Hi everyone and welcome back. This is a very brief recap on the first video. I had a couple of questions from people, or a few questions saying, oh, can you show us this or do this? So I'm just going to answer those queries. If you want to cut a bit more off the top than we did in the last video, I probably mentioned that you just need to take do the same procedure. Start from the front, damp down the hair. Start from the front, flick up the hair and pick it up using your fingers as scissors in a way, and you just get the hair between your fingers, your index finger and the next one along, and then you just clamp it and take a little bit off. Take a little bit off at a time, and then take another section with the hair, with the comb, flick up the hair again, open fingers, close again, move along a bit backwards, always working back towards the crown, which is the top of the head right here. And you just keep going, and then again on the left hand side, pick up again from the front using your scissors, your fingers, and cut a bit more off using the guide in the middle. The hair you've cut in the middle should be here, so you can tell that's roughly where I know I need to cut that much off, and work your way back, and then do the same on the other side here. Again, on the right-hand side, and keep working your way back. So you've done that, and you think, oh, it's still a bit long. Okay, no problem, don't panic. Start all over again, and take the same amount off, a little snippet. Take off snippets, because if you try and take off a great lump of hair, you will probably get a step or go too short by accident. But so just keep that procedure, going back, and taking a bit more off until it's the desired length, and then you stop, obviously. With the crown, again, start at the top of the crown here. Let's say you mess it all up like that, as if it's all messed up. I'll start on your right. Pick up a little bit of hair again, same way, through your fingers, and real snippets off, because crowns are very delicate. And work from the right to the left in little sections, taking tiny bits off. And then when you get to the left, go from the left, pick up the hair on the left and go to the right, almost as if you're cross-checking it. Little snippets, and now you've pretty much cut the crown. That's done. If you have to cut the crown, that's the way to do it. Don't take too much. I'm trying to make it simple. Don't take too much off. Next and last bit is, I want to do like a grade around the back and sides. The longer the better, because the shorter grades, like 1 and 2, are very hard to blend in if you've not done it before. So I'll say, let's say a 4. I want to go much shorter than a 4, because that can get hard to blend in. Put it on your clippers, obviously, the grade. Again, make sure, check, make sure it's not going to come off. Switch on the clippers. Start from the very bottom by let's say the sideburn, up, and then you arc it out. Go up a little bit with a 4 and arc it out. Arc it out, and then keep doing that. Come up from the bottom of the hairline, up a little bit. Don't go too high. You don't want to go up there. You want to keep it always down towards near the ear. But work that way all the way around to the nape of the neck, the clippers, flicking it out, cutting a little bit, and pushing it against the hairline, but then flicking it up and out as you go up higher. Keep that all the way around. You can see his hair coming off. Oh yes, Henry, you're going to do such a short haircut. Are you alright with that, Henry? Yeah, he wouldn't mind. We can give him Mohican, he wouldn't mind. Again, back to this hairline, this sideburn. So you've done like a full circumference of the hair, of the head. Maybe do different directions like that sometimes in the same area, make sure it's clean. And then it shouldn't need blending in because you've cut it, but if you've cut it already, but if you do want to blend in, again, pick up the hair with a comb, like I said before, flicking it up, pushing it against the hairline and flicking it up. Little bits of hair that will come through. Just gently trim them with the movement of the clippers, up, and then as you go up higher, pull the comb away. And just keep that procedure going all the way around to the other side. Just a little bit, in the area where the short hair, the number 4, meets the longer hair. But with a number 4 or 5, you find that you won't need to do too much blending in anyway. Maybe a little bit side to side, as we did in the first one. Flick it up, Blending that number 4. Again, the hairline, comb it forward on the temple area. Any hairs coming through, trim that. Nice square sideburns at your desired length. Oh, your hair there with the edge of the clippers. A little arc, draw an arc. I mean, it's not as easy as it looks maybe, but you're all doing really well. I'd love to see some pictures of the haircut. Straight across the back, hairline on the side here. Make sure they're nice and straight. Not too. You don't want any go too far in at an angle. Keep it wide as possible. Again, sideburns. Comb the hair forward. Temple area. The crown is looking good, so don't worry about that now. But the arch around the ear, lovely. And that is basically it. One other little quick thing, I did mention about kitchen scissors, probably not the best thing really on hindsight, but if that's all you've got, great. But if you've got a pair of clippers, there is another way you can cut hair on the top. Not conventional. You know when you pick up the hair through your fingers like that, as we said earlier, you can tell if you haven't got the scissors to cut that bit, the clippers. Again, only a little bit at a time, go across, look, it's cutting it. Can you see that? Do it maybe different directions, different angle. Look, it's cut it. Again, pick up the hair like we said before and move back a little bit more. Oh, there's a bit of hair there. And do that with the clippers. I've got to stop soon because you'll have no hair left. There we are. You can use it with the clippers, make it nice straight, and you won't cut yourself, which you shouldn't do, as long as they're adjusted properly. And then, again, on the sides, thus, to blend it in. On the left hand, I always go from the middle section to the left section, back to the crown, and then on the right hand side as well. So it all blends in with that middle section. You can see, if I show you the middle bit, I pick it up, there's a short bit there, that's the middle bit. So you want to really make this bit on the side match as close as you can to that little bit there, and then you know that it's all even. Don't worry about cross-checking. We'll do that when you get back to the barbers, he'll do that for you. But there we are, so you can actually do it this way as well. You can do the whole haircut like that. Lovely. I think that's it. I think we've recapped and we've answered a couple of questions about how to do the crown, the number 4. That's it then. So you could do number 2 if you want, but it's going to be harder to blend in. You're going to get a step probably. That's going to be, so with a longer number like 4 or 5, you shouldn't get a step as much. It shouldn't be quite as pronounced. So I'll recommend that. Fringe, we did it last time, didn't we? Brush it forward. Yes, we've done that already. Okie dokie then, that's it. That's it, all done. Oh well, hopefully that's it. Hopefully you got enough information now to give your family and your loved ones beautiful haircuts. And as I say, if you want to donate, there's a link. If you want to donate to the COVID-19 Urgent Appeal for NHS charity, which is a wonderful charity. And other than that, just to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Henry.
Bye.
To the camera.
Bye.
That's it. That's it. Thank you for your watching and all your lovely comments. Hopefully we'll be back seeing each other soon. Bye-bye.